Captain PopPop.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
So, now for something completely different. Not musical at all, but after way too many years in information technology, last summer I went on a cruise and fell in love with it and said, hey, why don't I start a second career in the travel business? So I'm local in Harleysville, and I've started a travel business called Captain PopPop Travel, and hopefully I'll do a better commercial than we just did with wet pretzels for Wawa.
They need to pay me.
So I brought along some books if anybody's interested in them. This is an interesting company, Colette. When I first looked at them, I thought, it's for old people on buses. You know, I'm an old person, so it wasn't a big deal. But when I looked at some of the tours, I was like, I couldn't do that. There's some activity levels. I think you need to be an Olympic athlete to be able to do some of the tours in here. But they're all over the world. They're all over the United States, and they have some fascinating tours. As I say, I do concentrate on cruising, and it's weird that we now heard Jane Austen. I heard it twice in 1 week. There's a company in the British Isles that actually has a Jane Austen tour in the celebration of the anniversary. So if you wanted to do a Jane Austen tour of all the different book locations and stuff, now that is available as well. So knowing that this was a somewhat artistic evening and you know, wasn't just a commercial, I wanted to put a poem together, but of course I'm not a poet, I'm an IT. I write scripts and programs better than I could ever write a poet. So I asked Microsoft Copilot, which is an artificial intelligence agent, to write me a poem. And then my daughter actually used ChatGPT to rewrite a poem, because I didn't like the poem that I had. And so I'm going to read this computer-generated poem to you, if you'd like. Set your sights on the ocean blue, Captain PopPop's waiting for you. A travel agency like no other, smooth sailing with no bother. From tropical islands to glaciers tall, he's got the cruises to fit them all. Sip a drink and dance till dawn. With Captain PopPop's plans, you can't go wrong. Want adventure? Feel the thrill. Zip through the jungles or climb a hill. Or just relax, enjoy the breeze, swaying gently on turquoise seas. No stress, no fuss, just book and go where the waves and good times flow. Captain PopPop knows the way to take your cruise to the best vacay. And the last thing I'll add is you may or may not be aware that Norwegian Cruise Lines is coming to Philadelphia. So you'll be able to actually cruise out of Philadelphia starting in April 2026. The first cruise is from Miami to Philadelphia, and the second cruise is from Philadelphia to Bermuda, and my wife and I will be on that first cruise out of Philadelphia. Thank you.
You write that when you just read it?